Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. Okay, let's do an unboxing of the Lockton SGDC 160. So I'll just call this the Lockton 160 door closer. So this is a 2 to 4 door closer, so it's designed from I think 40 to 80 or 100 kilos. It's pretty much the door closer that you put on your door when you want something a little bit better than just the sort of standard one that doesn't have enough power. This is the better model up. Alright, so we have some instructions here. They are a little bit neater. I have taken this out before. So you have your instructions here. That shows you your template. So you've got inwards opening and outwards opening, and it shows you how to put it on and how to adjust it. So you've got 3 speeds: closing, latching, and slow speed. So it gives diagrams here and all the rest. So if you're looking for a door closer with a bit more punch, a bit more strength, this would be your door closer. Another template here. We use these on foyer doors quite a bit. This is for the parallel arm, so it's inward. The door from the inside pushes out, or when you're on the outside, it comes towards you. So left and right-handed. Okay, so we have the parallel arm bracket. That's to fit to the top of the door jamb, especially when you're mounting the arm in the parallel fashion that I just showed you. All right, so one of the things I do like about the Lockton, well, one of many actually, is the screws. So you've got 4 big long wood screws, and you've also got these metal screws, 4 big long metal screws with self-tapping. That makes it that makes it better. It means you don't have to get your drill out. If you're doing it into aluminium, you can just blow them straight in. You also have some self-tapping metal self-tapping screws for this bracket right here, and you have one for the arm as well. So plenty of screws there. That's the blue pack. Now we go to the red pack. Once again, you've got 3 self-tapping. You've got 2 little short stubby metal screws. That's for here to attach the foot of the arm to. And then you've got 3 wood screws in case you're screwing into wood and you'd like to use them there. Right, you have one of these little caps. If I can get it out. This little cap is for the side that you're not using on the door closer. I'll show you that in a moment. You have an Allen key as well. Allen key is for adjusting the pressure on the door. You see it here? If you find the door is way too hard to push open and close, you put that in there and you turn it just a little bit. Don't wind it all the way out because you don't want the door closer to leak. So that's the door closer there. Okay, so you're going to be using one of these squares for the arm. The one that you don't use, you just get this little cap, push it on, screw it on, and it looks nice and neat afterwards. That's what that cap is for. That's what the Allen key is for. Let's have a look underneath here. I'll see if I can give you some measurements. Alright, so you've got your back check, closing, and latching. So the instructions are wrong. It said it had another speed there, but it doesn't. So closing and latching. Closing, if you look at a 90-degree, closing would be the first 45 and latching would be the last 45. And you have this slide-on plate here. You just simply slide that on whichever way you like, and it makes it look nice, just like that. Alright, so we have some instructions here. More instructions. Okay, it says here, do not use size 1 to 2 on fire doors. So this is a 2, should say it here, this is a 2 to 4, so this would be suitable for a fire door. So basically a lot of the door closers you buy from your hardware shop, they're just like the baseline. So that would be what they're kind of saying there. Do not use size 1 and 2 because that's just for a standard house door or a door that doesn't need a lot of pressure. So that's what that is. Then you have your arm here. Okay, here is your arm. Here is your bracket. So this is adjustable. You can wind this in, you can wind this out, then you tighten the nut up. This is the foot here, and that attaches to the bracket like so. And then you would screw this up to the frame. One of the things I like about these top door closers, when you're working on it, you can grab this elbow right here and just pull on it when it's fitted to the door. Okay, and it separates. There's the ball joint, there's that. So you can kind of work on the door without it constantly pushing the door into your leg while you're going in and out trying to adjust it. And then you can also wind this out with this still fitted to the door frame, and this still fitted to the door, and you can adjust it for a bit more pressure without having to get the screws and take the screws in and out. So that's another feature I really like. When you've got it adjusted in as much as you need, you can just clip it back on. Alright, so the configuration of this, let me quickly show you. So parallel arm means this, okay? means like that, and you fit the bracket like so. Okay, if you can kind of see that. So this arm is going parallel to the door. Normally when you would install it, you would install it like this, where it's at a 90, and then you would pull it, swap that around. Okay, so this arm here is normally on a bit of a 45 angle, and this arm here is always straight. So I'll demonstrate that. Okay, if you can kind of see that angle that's on there. See that angle that's on there? This one is on an angle, this one goes straight. And you can put the foot this way or that way. Apparently it can make some sort of difference. This one's an angle, that one's straight. All right, let's go for some sizes. All right, the body, 235, height 60, depth just under 40. Okay. The arm, it does matter because that's not in your way. But that is basically the Lockton 160 2-4 door closer that we sell on our lock shop, available from drlock.com.au. You go on there and you just go to door closers, and that is pretty much what you're going to get. A good door closer. So it's not your baseline, it's the next one up with a bit more power and a bit more adjustable, a bit more durable, and it's, you know, certainly worth the money. Pay that little bit extra so you don't have to swap it out twice. A bit longer lasting. When you're adjusting, one more tip, when you're adjusting these ones, turn it just quarter of a turn at a time until you get it right. Don't wind them all the way out. If you find you can't open your door all the way, read the instructions, and also check your back set, because you can get a little bit more juice out of it that way. If it's too heavy and too hard on to push the door, just back it off a little turn at a time. Okay, thanks for watching.